Okay, our mission today is to find an awesome rave spot in Richmond. Now, we've got a couple options lined up. We've got the Richmond Oval, we've got, a couple skate parks that we've looked at, but we need to find somewhere that is potentially even cooler than any of those. And I think our two main criteria are lighting, because it's gonna be dark AF, and power. Power would be nice. Gucci, not that I don't trust your power bank, but it's nice to have a little extra juice just in case we want to add some speakers or whatever. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Let's go bike in Richmond and try to find some of these spots. All right, check this out. So we're currently on Marine Drive, and before I go over the bridge to Richmond, I just wanted to stop here and take a quick peek around. There are some really, really cool spots down in this industrial area. Unfortunately, they're getting less so just because of all the construction and development, which we'll see as we go over the bridge. But I found this super sweet trail up to a bridge over there. So I want to go check it out and see if there's maybe a cool spot there. So we're in the back of this kind of warehouse complex here, and check this out. Look at that, there's a whole bridge over there. I want to go see what's going on. I'm gonna leave my bike here and we're gonna go up and check it out. Looks like it's overlooking the river, which is a really sick spot. Lighting wise, criteria number one is probably not going to be met, nor is criteria number two power. But in terms of industrial looking locations, oh guys, this is freaking sick. You can literally see, right down into the sea there. But look, the gate's completely unlocked. I mean, I don't even know what this bridge is for, but it's sure been here for a while. A little bit treacherous in terms of the feet over there. Again, we can put down plywood, that's an option. Lights, not really. I also don't know how far on the bridge I actually want to go. I mean, we don't need to go that far is the real thing. The only issue I could foresee with this location is potentially security from around these warehouses driving by to check if everything's okay in the back and kicking us out on the bridge. That said, not their monkeys, not their circus. I don't know if they would actually care. Now it's kind of hard to tell, but we're up in this cool looking platform here. This whole area used to be a rail kind of station. So they have these raised stations, platforms all along. And there used to be coverings on these up top. But unfortunately right now, they've kind of, in preparation for development, removed all those. However, these are interesting locations potentially for the future. Finally, I think a really cool place to do any kind of filming activity is along the railroad tracks. Again, hard to dance, no even ground on, but man, the vanishing point over there looks so picturesque. This is a spot I would highly recommend. A couple friends get together, it'd be really cool. Just across from River Rock Casino, right over there, you have this sick Heidelberg cement factory right over here. Look at the top of that. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? You've got a freaking tree growing out of it. Obviously this gate is gonna close at, whatever time the office closes. However, if we were able to, get around that, going up to the top of that cement freaking tower freaking thing would be incredible. Coming around on the other side of the street, you can actually see the attachment point for that. So it goes all the way down into that cool chute over there. But again, I don't think it's in use. It looks really rusty. And, keep it quiet, keep it on the DL. But I do see some ways to get past the fence over here. Potential option. Check this out. Imagine having a long one of these and just, setting up a little DJ booth in the corner. A lot of this area down by the train tracks used to have, really, really sick graffiti and kind of be more like this. Super industrial, no new warehouses. But in the recent years, it's been getting more and more developed. You got the Marble transit station going up. You got, you know, just new warehouses going up. They're clearing out the train tracks because trains don't come through here anymore. So development is good, but a lot of that, you know, cool old graffiti and, you know, cool abandoned spaces are being lost to time. I haven't seen this before, this Fraser River Trail. Let's go and check out where this leads. Okay. Look at that. We've come out onto the water, essentially. And it looks like it's possible to get up onto those big concrete piers, though, although I don't think I would be wanting to wade through that murky looking mud over there. Okay, look at this, an official City of Vancouver sanctioned park. Sick. It's like right around the bridge. They've got like this whole barge thing here. Don't know what that's for. Probably loading some ship at some point. And you can see, there's the bridge. We're gonna go over there at some point. Wow, look at this. They've got like all these old steel pillars here. They've got a huge barge over there. It looks like it's loaded up with junk. I don't think it's been used in quite a while. Check that out. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful to watch my step while we're doing this, because there are definitely some holes in the ground here. But this is a super cool looking platform. It's kind of interesting to just look down the Fraser River and see all these other things too that you can potentially hop onto. Wow. As you continue to bike down this Fraser River Trail, you literally go along the Fraser River. Look at this. See the guys over there on the towboat? Curious what they're hauling and where they're taking it. Ever wondered what's in back of the River Rock Casino? Not much. It's kind of a waste of space. Check that out. There's like, let me see if I can focus on it for you guys. There's like an abandoned building over yonder. It's got some cool graffiti on it. Before I completely left this side of Richmond, I wanted to see if it was possible to get up onto one of those concrete pillars. Here is the pillar. I'm gonna see if I can climb on top of it. While it absolutely is doable to climb on top of, considering the amount of goose shit that's on it, I'm not sure if I necessarily want to. I honestly like the other kind of location that we found better for, you know, a rave on top of a pillar. However, I will give it that this one is a bit easier to get to and a little bit quieter, actually. Super cool that you can actually get here. We made it onto the cool side of Richmond. Guess what that is behind me? Fraser River Trail, baby. Now, I found that cool structure that I wanted to look into. Unfortunately, a gentleman almost ran me over while going in there, so I feel a little embarrassed falling right after him. I'm gonna change the camera's battery, and we'll be right back. Let's go. Okay, this is it, guys. The abandoned structure. Check it out. So this whole thing, I think, is owned by the Port of Vancouver. I have no idea what this is. Although, you can tell they're not really trying to keep people out of here too hard. It's a very climbable structure, although I wonder if we might have to go around the other way in order to get more in. Looks like, oh, okay, there's like a glass panel here. Hop over. Let me hop over that and we'll see where we're going. Okay, gang, this is such a cool spot. We are literally inside of this awesome abandoned structure. You can hear the planes drifting overhead. Again, it doesn't look like anyone's been here for quite a while, to be completely honest. I'll have to remind myself to check if there's any gates on the way out, because there's no gates, then no problem getting in here. Looks like it goes all the way around to the side here. No real way to get into the structure itself, but that's okay. I see some stairs up onto the roof, so I'm gonna go check that out. Otherwise, this would be a pretty dope spot for a cute little rave. Once you get onto the other side of the structure, nobody's actually been inside of it. Noticing that there's an open door that we might be able to get into. In the meantime, I mean, honestly, this is even a really, really cool location. Curious if there's any power inside or outside the building. Okay, everyone, it's really hard to see, but check this out. I'll try to make it bright as I can. Wow. It's like this open concrete space. No electrical or anything's been installed in here. Again, I don't really know what this was for originally, but it looks like it was never completed. It was just kind of in disrepair. Plumbing, it looks like it was installed at some point, but ripped out. There's no one in here. No signs that anyone's been sleeping here or having fires here. Okay, stepping back outside, there was no one inside. Looks like this side is open as well. Again, I'm trying not to get caught here by anyone. Whoa, look at this. There's like these huge anchors here. Huge chains. It looks like you can just kind of step right into this from the other side. Huh, that's convenient. There is a ladder here. I'm gonna try and go up that and see if there's anything on the roof, and I hope I don't get caught. Up on this ladder here, so it's kind of hard to show you guys, but wow, look at that. Perfect spot on the roof for a cool little rave. Yeah, no power, but I wonder if we could snake some from somewhere else. This is dope. Okay, I'm gonna climb down here. You already know we have to hit up at Miss Aberdeen. We'll do a little exploring after we get a little bit of food. All right. Less lunch. Oh my gosh. I had so much food and ate it so quickly. I'm gonna start biking and be vomiting every 1 meter. So there, let's hit the part that's right over there. I want to just show you guys kind of the spot that I'm thinking. Then we'll head to the Richmond Oval. This is one of our potential locations. I really like it because it's got like this awesome kind of like, I don't know, thing above it. It kind of frames it nicely. It's got power. It's far enough away from the apartments behind it that I don't think anyone's gonna get too worked up about a little bit of whoomp, whoomp, whoomp. And it can fit a lot of people. And just, people can walk around. There's even a washroom here, although I don't know what time that closes. Of course, this being Richmond, the cars nearby are, souped up and quite loud, but, we're souped up and quite loud. I don't think that'll be a huge deal. DJ set on top of a naval gun. Don't mind if I do. And now we come upon the absolutely delicious spot that is the Richmond Oval. So, again, is it the perfect venue? No. But I really like the kind of background scenery of this. I like this little arch thingamabob. So just scoping out the location, I think the vision is to have the DJ. You want the audience facing the ocean, right? Because I think that's a bit of a better view than just whatever's behind the Richmond Oval. Right, it's nice to be enclosed, but I don't want people facing that. So I think what you do is you have the DJ under this cool arch thing here, right? So move the tables, have the DJ there, and then have the speakers projecting towards the oval. Let's see if we can move these tables here at all. Are they bolted down? Doesn't look like it. Good news, none of the tables are bolted down. So if we wanted the DJ under this sick arch, which I think is the move, that's what we can do. This is gonna be so dope. Look at this, got the beautiful flags, beautiful scenery. You can fit 1,000 people here. Give it a couple years and we'll get there. And I think it's far enough away from those apartments that, we can turn up a little bit. We can turn up a little bit. Now in terms of power, let's try to figure out where our closest outlet is. A little bit of AC noise, but no big deal. Let's check it out. Yeah, look at that. And it's got the light on, so we know it's working. Let's go. Okay, excellent. So this is about, long enough to run an extension cord. I want to say 2 long extension cords worth. So we can bring them over here. No problem, that's going to be really easy. Lighting wise, as long as these lights over there turn on during the nighttime, we should be good. There's no direct lighting around here, actually, except for those ones along the path. I think there'll be enough light just because this is a public space to keep everything nice and lit up. Now, in terms of this little arch here, I wonder if we can take advantage of some of our LED strips and kind of put them all around this arch to really frame it nicely. That's what I think the move is gonna be. I really like this. Final thing we're gonna go see is that skate park that I mentioned. I wanna see if A, there's lights. That's about it. I mean, listen, you can't beat the art in this location. Lights, there are some. Don't know how late they go on or if they go on at all, just to, prevent people from staying here late. Also, we've got a house over there. I think as long as we face the speakers that way, honestly, the noise isolation should not be too bad. It might be a little wumpy, but it should be okay. Imagine, look, you've got like your dance floor here. You know, you've got your DJs up on that little kind of pedestal there. This would be a super, super sick location for a rave. One of the things I really love about this park is that the graffiti changes every time you're here. For example, like this stuff, this wasn't here like I would say about a year and a half ago. And it's always really, really high quality. No one's just like tagging for fun here, right? Maybe there's a couple, but the pieces here are really, really beautiful. And the people who skate and do like BMX here are also super talented. I think if I tried to do BMX here, I would freaking die. We've checked out a whole bunch of cool locations today, and I think I'm pretty happy with that. This was a really, really cool day, and you know, I found many, many places that I didn't even know existed, and put some spots in my mind that, you know, I'd forgotten about even over the past couple of years. All right, guys, thanks for coming with me today. I'll see you in the next one.